Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comps, and this is going to be video response 3 to the Step One Survival Bugout Inch Bag Challenge. The subject of today's video is going to be the first aid kit. Now, this is a first aid kit and it's also a hygiene kit, so it has my hygiene items in there as well. It's one of those little condor pouches. They're not too expensive, but you can see it's rather thick and it weighs a little over 2 pounds, which is quite a bit more than my typical backpacking first. This is my typical backpacking first aid kit here, which weighs about 5 ounces. This has all my hygiene items in it. This bag here has more equipment in it to enable you to care for yourself in the absence of being able to go and seek assistance as you would during a conventional backpacking trip. Getting first aid training is invaluable. There's several different avenues you can take. A good one that's available to most people is the solo wilderness first aid class. That's a pretty good class for those who are looking for some form of first aid training, and you can look that stuff up on their website. There are several items that are in this kit that are useful or have redundant purposes. This is a tri-fold bag, which is nice. We'll inventory the items starting at the top. Okay, these are the items in the top compartment. And we'll start up here. This is just a small amount of toilet paper. This is some compressed gauze. We have one cravat, which is cotton material. We have 2 large band-aids, several small band-aids, and butterfly closures. Moleskin, a set of EMS shears, which are very useful tools, a set of forceps, toothbrush and toothpaste, 4 sterile 4x4s, and we have a dental medic kit here. If you lose a crown or a filling or something like that, this has got some wax and a little temporary fill and some oral anesthetic in it, and it's got a small mirror, so it's useful for stopgap measures to perhaps give yourself a little bit of relief. And these are the contents of our second compartment. We have 2 4-inch rolls of cling, 1 space blanket, 1 6-inch Israeli bandage, 1 ace bandage, 1 roll of cloth tape, 1 roll of vet wrap, 2 pairs of nitrile gloves, a rat's tourniquet, a chest seal kit, a 14 gauge catheter, and a nasopharyngeal airway, size 28. And this is the contents of the third compartment. We have some earplugs. We have some pocket soaps, these are just there's 50 leaves of soap here, which you just take this right here and drop some water on it, and it puts out a lot more soap than you would think it would. This is a hydrocortisone cream. We have some antibiotic ointment, some biofreeze gel. We have a bottle of some pretty seriously 100% DEET concentrated insect repellent. We have a 1-ounce bottle of iodine tincture, which we could use for wound irrigation, and we can also use it as a redundant source of water purification. I have 1 wet wipe. These are caffeine pills to stay awake. This is Tylenol PM, which is diphenhydramine and acetaminophen. Ibuprofen. I've got some 800s in there, and I've got several of the 200s. Imodium antidiarrheal. Nail clippers. These are tick tweezers. Chapstick. And a stack of easy towels here, which I don't know if you've seen these before, but these are pretty incredible. They're light. They're like ballpark franks. They plump when you cook them. and it's basically a wet wipe. Then they're very strong. And to round out my first aid stuff, I always carry one of these in my pocket, which is just your standard 4x7 battle dressing. Okay, this is some protective equipment. First is sunglasses, and these are dual purpose for me because they also have readers built into them, but they're Tifosi, which are a very good pair of sport type sunglasses. And you know, if you're going to walk across an unshaded area for a prolonged amount of time, protecting your eyes from sun is going to be important. Gloves. I prefer just regular generic leatherwork gloves to the more contemporary mechanics type gloves. Yeah, they don't have the tactility of the mechanics type gloves, but these offer you a lot of protection against heat and also friction for rope. And they also work well for protecting your hands against brush and other items that you'd want to protect your hands from. And in here, I just have a set of hearing protection, a dust mask right here, which you can also use a HEPA mask if desired, and this right here, which is just a pair of safety glasses, which also have readers built into them, and then a couple pairs of nitrile gloves. I hope this helps. This is Brett from Survival Comms. Till next time.